Yes guys, it's CeeGR back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about how executions can work and how we can fit them in the game of RELL. So let's get straight into it. And guys, don't forget, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of July, so please, it will be appreciated if you like, subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. And let's head straight into the video. Let's go. Now guys, executions is a big topic in One Piece games, and most One Piece games don't actually have it except from Arcane Odyssey, which isn't even a One Piece game. Executions are one of the main things that cause action. That is probably one of the main reasons why it needs to be added to actually cause actions, and I've got wonderful ideas that they can add, great ideas, and I hope you guys would agree with what I'm saying. Now, first of all, I want to talk about how people can actually get executed. So what I was thinking is that they need to actually be notorious. They need to be a threat to the world. That's how Ace and obviously his dad were killed. Goldie Roger was killed for pirates. Of course he's going to be executed. The reason why they get executed is to show an example to the world that basically the Marines got power. They're showing an example. This is what will happen if you're this notorious, you're this much of a threat. That is what will happen. And becoming a threat, I think becoming a threat would be like being part of a crew that has like a large bounty, being part of a notorious crew. So a crew that has that is basically known by most people to be like a strong crew, and they would be a threat to the world government or the Marines. Being part of them, or having a like a large bounty. So you see Ace, he had like 500 million, I think that was his bounty. Yeah, so having at least 500 million bounty, and if you get caught whilst being in a notorious crew, I think that's when you should be executed. That would be a great idea. But this doesn't mean just necessarily just being in a notorious crew and having over 500 million bounty. It can mean becoming an emperor of the sea. If you're an emperor of the sea and you get caught, because you're still a threat. If you're emperor of the sea and you get caught, then you're gonna have to get executed. So yeah, that's what I think that they should add as well. Basically, you need to be any type of threat towards the world government or the Marines, basically. And another thing I wanted to add is where like the executions should take place, and I think that they should take place in like the main islands. So Marineford, Logetown, those like city islands, and obviously including Marineford, because that's where the Marines stay. So obviously they're gonna make an execution platform there. In those just the city islands, like maybe just the ones that we've already seen in the anime, that executions have happened already. But yeah, that's where I think that they should keep them. And I think they should do it like how Arcane Odyssey, if you played Arcane Odyssey, when people get executed, before they get executed, it gets sent around in the newspaper first before they get executed. So obviously it will be better for them to send newspapers. Like, they should have newspapers in the game. If they don't, I'll be disappointed. But yeah, to send newspapers to people so that you can notify your crew to actually come and save your crewmate. Then it will create like a whole war and stuff like that. I think before you get executed, you should stay in like a jail cell, just like how it is in the anime. They stay in like I don't know, they can include 6 floors. Maybe it would be good if they can include floors actually, because then if you want to save like someone from the prison, then you need to go through obstacles and like trials to actually get to like where they are, depending on how notorious they are. So I think they should have floors actually. It'll be much better. But yeah, once your crew gets notified, and say one of your crew members is gonna get executed and your crew's been notified, you're going towards the place wherever he's gonna be executed, and you're trying to help him. I think the Marines, it should have real players as well, but obviously there'll be loads of NPCs and real players, because real players would wanna, obviously if you're a real player Marine, you're gonna fight the pirates off, obviously. And then you get rewarded for it if you're a Marine. But yeah, it'll make just like a big war, because your allies, if you watch my last video, you'll see what I'm talking about with crews. What I was talking about with crews, I was saying crews, how crews should work and how some of them should be NPCs and stuff like that. If you have like all your allies and your like your whole crew, and then just fighting the Marines, it will just cause like fights, and it will keep the game alive, if you get what I mean. So you won't be bored at any time. And what I think it should be like to actually get caught is that it's only real players. I don't know. You guys can put your opinion, obviously, but I think that it should only be real players who could actually cuff you up with sea stone handcuffs. So obviously you can't do anything. Say you get into a fight with another pirate and you're knocked, and then there's a marine nearby. They can cuff you and they can take you away. Yeah, and basically get executed depending on how notorious you are. Guys, another great thing that would be incredible if they added is that you can say your last words. That would be sick. So before you get executed, you can say, they give you the chance to just say your last words, then you get executed. Like, obviously if your crew doesn't come to help you, if you just neglected like that, yeah, then you can say your last words. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. That's all I've got for executions. If you guys got any more ideas, make sure you drop it in the comments and tell me if you disagree or agree with what I'm saying. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bells. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of July. Please. No, not the end of July. Let me change it. Actually, we could hit that by the start of July. Let's try and aim for that. Let's go.